So did you guys see, by the way, did you guys see the costume contest tonight?
Yeah.
How about that Franken character? That dude ruled, man.
Yes.
He was awesome. Where? Yeah, Michael Myers, there you go. You know, dude, you need to comb your hair. I'm not scared, dude. You don't have to do that. It's cool. You have a Sprite in your hand. I think Mike Myers would drink something with caffeine in it. So, how long do I have to stretch? What's going on? I'm boring the hell out of these people. What happened? Who? What? Tell a joke. Knock joke. Trivia. I don't know shit. I can't ask a question. Alright, here's a joke. What happened when the butcher backed into his meat grinder? He got a little behind in his orders. Fucking hey, you asked for it!
Hit that snare drum.
What the hell do you expect? What am I, Louis C.K. now? Alright. Mike, are we getting close? We're getting close, so you don't have to hear any more of my bullshit. Alright, I got another joke. Duck walks into a 7-Eleven, he walks up and says, "Hey, I'd like a pound of grapes." The guy we don't have grapes. Hold on a second, Mike is going to tell me to stop.
Not the dog song. No. I'm putting my foot down.
You're playing Freebird, you bastard. Let's kill those house lights.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being so patient and laughing at my stupidity. Ladies and gentlemen, turn the house lights on, please. Can you kill the house lights?
We'll never know what happened to that.
Okay, you guys, we're ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Your opening act for the Phantasm concert is Angus Scrimm.
In Vegas and New York and other venues where they do variety shows, they often open with one of the less musically experienced performers to give the audience a chance to settle down and start their conversations before the stellar acts come on. And we have just such a personage for you tonight. And it's me. Back in 2003, the Glass Eye Pix people on the East Coast brought me back to play a part in a little ghost film called The Off Season.
Yeah!
Good. That one on your side. I played, and it was filmed in Maine, actually. I played an old retired rodeo cowboy who had wandered over the states looking for something else to do, and finally settled down in the state of Maine, in Old Orchard Beach, in a motel, where he whiled away the lonely nights when he couldn't sleep by singing country and western songs. And the company, the picture was a low-budget film. Glass Eye Pix is not the most best funded, they're marvelously inventive people. So they couldn't afford to license an existing song. And they asked me if I would come up with something. So I wrote a couple. And the one they liked so much that they not only also put it in the film, but they put it on the DVD as special material, re-recorded with me singing it, if you can call it singing. And then they decided to put it on YouTube, hoping that it would go viral and thus create all kinds of publicity for the movie. Well, I think we checked recently, and in the 11 years, it's had about 5,000 hits. That's not only not viral, it doesn't even constitute a respectable bad cold. However, I thought it's called a Prairie Dog song, and I thought I would do it for you tonight. My apologies that I am unaccompanied. I don't play any instrument. Anyway, the kids might have lonesome on the prairie. Letters from the folks back home are few. When I get to thinking of my little gal Mary, her kisses me a prairie dog or two. Prairie dogs, them cute little prairie dogs. Her kisses me a prairie dog or two. The howling of the wolves is mighty eerie. Their baying at the moon can make you blue. Sets me to thinking of a little gal Mary. So I kisses me a prairie dog or two. Prairie dogs, them cute little prairie dogs. Her kisses me a prairie dog or two. Now Mary don't like living on the prairie. It's true that conveniences are few. So she's with her folks in Tucumcari, and I make do with a prairie dog or two. Prairie dogs, and cute little prairie dogs. I make do with a prairie dog or two. Now prairie dogs can be quite contrary. Kissing me ain't their favorite thing to do. When I get lonesome for my little gal Mary, her kisses me a prairie dog or two. Prairie dogs, prairie dogs. Her kisses me a prairie dog or two. And I once knew a fella, got so hard up, he tried kissing himself a rattlesnake. He sure got quick, that hard thing to do. Kisses me a prairie dog or two.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of songs. The other one, we all agreed, old Ted would never sing because he adored women. And the song was a little comically misogynistic. So we thought, no, he'd never sing that. So that's why we went with Prairie Dog. But I recently ran across that in a drawer, took it out, I've been tinkering with it, and it's still very much a work in progress. But I thought, with your permission, I would give it its world premiere here tonight. This is my little brother. Why do I keep on crying when I know you're laughing up your sleeve? If you're gonna keep on lying, tell me a lie I can't believe. You've been chasing men since you was only 9 or 10. It was just born in you to deceive. To deceive. It was just born in you to deceive. Why do I keep on sobbing when I hear you and out hobnobbing with my best friend? Hobnobbing. Let's see. Yeah, boys. Yeah. Ain't no man safe from you, and you'll go after his brother too. Old Satan's waiting for you round the bend, round the bend. Old Satan's waiting for you round the bend. Got to dry my tears, stop crying in my beer, 'cause you will never change except for the worst. Gonna get me another woman, 'cause you sure was a lemon. And I ain't gonna cry for you no more, no ma'am. I ain't gonna try for you anymore.